Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as you guys saw in the title, this is going to be all about the new MAC and Patrick Starrr summer collection. Now, first of all, I have to give a huge shout out to my girl Asia, the MUA, here on YouTube. If you guys are not subscribed to her, definitely head over to her channel, check her out, and let her know I sent you. But I know I've talked about her here on my channel before because she's absolutely amazing. She is a MAC makeup artist. She works at one of the MACs in Vegas. And she gave me a little insider sneak peek at the collection before it released. And as soon as I saw the colors of that eyeshadow quad, I was just like, yes, Patrick, because that is definitely right up my alley. You guys know I love Patrick Starrr. I've talked about him here before on my channel. And not to mention, the collection released on my birthday, June 7th. So, like, coincidence? I think not. So y'all know I had to pick it up. Now, as far as I know, the collection comes with 4 items, but there is also a individual item that you can purchase separately, and that is the like highlighter, face powder, or something like that. But everything else you have to purchase just as a collection. I don't think they're gonna sell these pieces individually. This is what the packaging looks like for it. Again, this is the Summer Starrr collection. It comes with 2 lip glasses, 1 eyeshadow quad, and 1 bronzing powder. I am wearing the eyeshadow quad on my eyes today for this look, all except for one shade, the transition shade that I use. I'm wearing one of the lip glasses, and I kind of have like my initial thoughts already on the collection. Of course, that could always change. So if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, definitely make sure you subscribe and check your notification bells, because that way you can stay up to date. I will bring you guys my end thoughts in one of my haul it but how was it videos as always. But no more talking, let's go ahead and get started. So again, this collection does come with 4 items. It is going to cost you $49.50 if I'm not mistaken. So you might as well just round that up to $50. $50 for 4 products I think is a really good deal. You get the eyeshadow quad, you get a bronzer powder, and you get 2 lip glosses. So again, for that price, where normally one of their eyeshadow quads could run up to about $40 something, I think it's a really good deal. For me, the eyeshadow quad is the star of the collection, so that is the first thing that I want to start with. Here is what the packaging looks like, and I do think it's really summery. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of the whole like chevron print thing. It's never just been my thing, but I do really like the colors. They remind me of summer. They're giving me like ocean, beach, Caribbean, summer type of vibe, so I'm here for that. And then when you open it up on the inside, here are what the colors look like. And you guys already know, if you are familiar with my channel, like these colors make my heart smile. Now, what we're not gonna do is talk about the fact that one of my nails is broken. These are my birthday nails. I've only had these nails for like a week, and like I got them redone a week ago, and one of them already broke, which is crazy. So we just gonna ignore the elephant in the room. So the names of the eyeshadows are Sandy Crotch. I love that name. Sandy Crotch, which is this shade right here. This is a matte. Then you have Brash, which is a Volux Pearl eyeshadow. This one right here is Rudy, which is also a Volux Pearl. And then this one, which is Mabu, I think that's how you say it. I think it's Filipino. It's spelled M-A-B-U-H-A-Y, but I think it's Mabu. Definitely correct me down below if I'm wrong. So let's go ahead and get into some swatches. So this first shade right here is one of the mattes, and that is how it swatches right there. I honestly don't really like this shade. I don't even like this shade swatch, but I thought I was gonna like using this as sort of like a transition color. It is a lot darker than what it swatches. I don't know if you guys can see because of my skin tone, but it actually, it swatches one way, but it looks like a totally different way on the eye, and it's really not my favorite shade. Then I'm gonna go into, I think this one is called Brash. I think that's what it's called. That how it, what did I just say? What was it? So here is Brash swatched. It is the inner corner eyeshadow that I am wearing on my eyes, and I absolutely love this color. Not sure how it's coming up swatch, but it is such a gorgeous shade. And now my favorite, like definitely the star of the palette. This one is called Rudy. So that is it right there. Oh my gosh, this shade is so pretty. It's like a reddish, brickish copper. I can't even describe it, but it's the main color that I am wearing on my lids. It is gorgeous. You do not need like any Fix Plus. You don't need anything to make this eyeshadow pop. Like it just pops on its own and I love it. And then the final one, which is called Sandy Crotch. I will swatch that one as well. That is Sandy Crotch right there. This one to me is nothing more than a blending out shade, and that is what I used it for. I just used it to blend out the eyeshadow on the top, but there's not really much I can do because it is a lighter shade. But that is what all four of the eyeshadows look like swatch. Definitely the two standouts for me are the Volux Pearl shades. They are both gorgeous. They make this eyeshadow quad. They make this eyeshadow quad worth it in my opinion. Because of those two shades, I am in love. So the next item that comes in the set is the bronzing powder. Here is what the packaging looks like. Again, you have that chevron packaging. I do really like the colors on it. This bronzer is called Give Me Life Bronzing Powder. It does come with a mirror. And then here is how it looks on the inside. Now looking at this bronzer, you can clearly see, like Ray Charles could see, this is not going to be much of a bronzer on me. It actually looks like more of my skin tone than anything. When I opened it up, I was a little bit disappointed because I felt like maybe he would just include something that would kind of work for everyone. But I also know that's really hard to do with only one shade. So this wouldn't be much more than maybe like something to set my eyeshadows. And I'm surely not about to use this whole thing for that. So I don't even want to swatch it because I think what I'm going to end up doing is selling it in a blog sale. So I don't want to swatch it or anything. I want whoever purchases it to get it brand new. But if you are of a lighter skin, if you're light skinned than me, if you are more towards even like the fair end of the spectrum, I think you would definitely be able to use this. The further you go up towards the fairer end of the spectrum, you definitely have to probably use a lighter hand. But I think if you are like medium light skin tone, tannish skin tone, this would definitely be perfect for you. But me and my melanin, we ain't gonna be able to pull this off. And then finally in the collection, you have two lip glosses. Here are what they look like. These are more of the like peachy nude and pinky nude type of colors. The first one is called Cream Pie. This is actually the gloss that I'm wearing on top of a brown liner. As you can see, they do have, again, that chevron type of packaging. So that is like the overall packaging for the whole collection. I am going to go ahead and swatch it. Here is what Cream Pie looks like. Again, it does give you more of like a pinky nude type of finish. I love that this is like ultra glossy without being sticky. I really like how it feels on my lips, and it gives like that ultra glossy, perfect for the summer type of look. And like I'm living for this lip gloss. It is probably my favorite of the two. So that is what it looks like. And then the next one is a Fashion Punch. I actually had Fashion Punch before, so unless they've maybe changed something to the formula, I know for a fact I had Fashion Punch from a collection like a couple of years ago. So this is definitely not new. I don't know if it's permanent and maybe something that they just kind of bring out like with different collections, but I do know this is not anything like new because I definitely had Fashion Punch before. But Fashion Punch to me has more of like a peachy nude type of feel. So that is Fashion Punch, and again that is Cream Pie. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit more. I do think it's a really pretty color, especially because I like peachy type of glosses to kind of just like pop on top of a peach lipstick. So to me, they both are really pretty. But like I said, I had Fashion Punch before. I think I ended up using it and back to MACing it, but I know I had this before, but cream pie is definitely my favorite of the two. So as I said again, this collection is going to run you $49.50, and I think that's a really good deal for everything that you are getting inside, despite not being able to use the bronzer, because I know that I can sell it and it can go to someone who can actually use it. I really love the lip glosses. Again, cream pie is gorgeous. Like, I'm living for it. Like, I see myself rocking that color all summer. The eyeshadow quad, even though I don't really like that matte brown shade, I love those two Volux Pearl colors so much that to me it makes up for it. Like, these colors on my eyes are stunning. I love the finish. I love that you don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to wet your brush, but I mean, if you did wet your brush, the pigmentation would probably be crazy, but just on their own, those shadows perform so well that for me it makes up the palette. But I also think that's a really cool like palette to throw when you go to travel. Like, those colors to me work well in the summer. They work well in the fall, the spring. Hell, you can wear those colors whenever you want to, because you guys know what I say. There are no rules to makeup. Don't let them fool you, okay? You can rock what you want to rock when you want to rock it. I do really like it. Do I think this collection is going to be for everybody? I mean, probably not. It just depends on what you like. Are those colors that I've never seen before? No. Are those colors that I don't have in my collection? No. To me, those are definitely colors that have been done before. We have seen colors like that, but I love colors like that. So I guess that's why it doesn't bother me, because I know these are colors that I would get a lot of use out of, because these are colors that I wear on like a regular basis. So for me, I do really like it. I am really happy with it. As I said, there is that highlighting type of powder that they sold separately. My MAC didn't have it, so I wasn't even able to swatch it. I've seen some people use it. Some people say it's not much of a highlighter. It just really depends on your skin tone. You could probably use it as like an all over face powder, and it really doesn't interest me anyway. So I wasn't too butthurt about not being able to pick it up, but I am happy with the items that I got. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the collection. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know how you think this eye look looks, if you guys want me to recreate it, and anything else you want to tell me down below in the comment section. You know, I say all the time that my channel would not work without you all, so I definitely appreciate your feedback and your continued support despite my crazy schedule. You guys will always be the real MVP in my book. But until next time. Bye, YouTube.